Man City 3, Man United 0 at the Etihad. They're doing the Poznan. They're olaying us. I don't know. Y'all tell me, bro. Y'all tell me, bro. Y'all tell me what the problem is. Because when I say the manager out, I'm too negative. When I say manager in, I'm being delusional. When I'm saying blame the players, I'm not giving the blame enough to somebody else. When I say blame the manager, I'm forgetting about the players. Let me know, bro. Let me know what I'm supposed to feel, think, and do. Let me know, bro. Let me know, gang. Come on. How am I supposed to feel about this? Because I know the players aren't doing well enough. But is it a matter of their setup wrong? Is it that? Possibly? I'm not even being facetious or trying to be funny here. Is it that? Are they just set up wrong? Are we not getting the best out of Bruno Fernandes now because he's playing deeper and he's playing in a two next to Ugarte who can't pass gas? The guy couldn't cross the street and he can't pass gas. He just can't do it. So let me know. How am I supposed to feel? We got Ahmad running down the right wing. We got the manager taking off Euro, putting on Maguire. Maguire does what he does there and gets caught in the fast break. Gets caught in the break. Said the fast break like it's basketball. You know what I mean. These things blend into each other sometimes. Anywho, I don't know what to think anymore, y'all. I don't know how to feel anymore. I don't know what we need to be doing as a team. I'm lost, bro. Y'all write in the comments because y'all will tell me I'm wrong every time. So you guys tell me in the comments what we need to be doing to change. Because it's with Kobe. Now, I'll say this. Kobe comes on. Bruno moves up a little bit. Cool. But are we talking about these guys are supposed to be competing for a job? Them two? Why is it when Bruno plays bad, he just gets moved up and we put Kobe in? There's no change there. Oh, no, because we need Bruno. It seems like the manager might have his favorites. He might have his guys that he's going to stick to. I don't know. But what I do know is if they're supposed to be competing, aren't you supposed to bench one of them? I don't know. Y'all let me know. Please. Is it the manager here setting us up? Defensive-minded players mostly? 5 at the back mostly? Are we playing with 8 defenders almost? Like, Seshko, no supply for Seshko. Absolutely no supply for him. No supply for Seshko whatsoever. In a few more games, if it continues on this way, I know this fan base. I know you guys. I'm one of you. I do the same thing you do. I know you. You'll turn on this guy, and I will too. Because I'll get mad enough to where I'll be like, man, you know what? This Seshko guy sucks. No. He's not getting supply. He's not even getting into the game. The guy's living off absolute scraps and scrapes. He's living on chicken bones that falling off the table. That's what we're giving him. The chicken bones that fall off the table here, you have that, and you try to figure that out. This game could have been 6-0 today, gang. 6 effing nil it could have been, bro. Cross-clot. I'm not mad even. Like, I'm not even surprised. I'm befuddled. You ever been frustrated to the point of like, you're so frustrated, you're not even mad. You're just like, what the fuck? What just happened? You ever had something happen to you? You're just like, what just happened? I'm watching that game and I'm like, The first goal went in and I'm like, these guys aren't going to respond. They're not going to respond. Second goal went in, I'm like, not going to respond. Not going to respond. And the third, I'm like, this is what you get. First things first, a quick rest in peace and respect to one of my favorite boxers growing up, and Ricky Hatton. I forgot all about this, but they found him in his house today. That was crazy. He was supposed to be at that game. Rest in peace to Ricky Hatton, man. A great boxer. He was up there showing what it meant to be a real champion. So definitely rest in peace to Ricky Hatton. I almost forgot that. He was in that era when I was really, really watching boxing for real. I still watch boxing, but he was a top fighter. Rest in peace to him. But yeah, bro, this team, dog. I'm actually glad that I just said that. It just calmed me down a little bit. I guess I was mad. But I don't know. Y'all put it in the comments, because if I say anything about the manager, it's a problem. If I say anything about the players, I didn't play, I'm not from England, blah, 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 that y'all like to say, because y'all are the real fans and everybody else is not. Y'all are match goers or whatever the fuck it is to make you feel good about yourself following a bunch of kids. We're all following a bunch of kids that play a child's game for millions of dollars. Shut the hell up. Nothing makes you more special or closer to the club because you were right. You're right or you're wrong or you have this kind of insight. We're all guessing. We're all guessing. We all want Man United to be better. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all tell me what's going on, because I'm seeing something that just don't work with Amorim. It don't work. I want it to work. I like him. You know what it is? Ruben Amorim has done so much for the club as far as the part that people didn't like. And I'm going to say something I've said in shows before. The culture, the bad culture that everybody liked to claim they didn't like, right? And all of that shit. That bad culture, he has improved. That, I guess he's improved the locker room. We're not getting the leaks anymore, and we're not getting the social media stuff anymore. I love that. And it's kind of early into it, but he's gotten rid of that. I love that part. But those bad cultured players were scoring 80 goals a season. That dancing Instagram, I called them the Showtime Reds. Now, they were a problem. Don't get me wrong. They were a problem. And they weren't going to be here long term. There's no way you build a team around those guys, the Pogbas and the Jesse Lingards and all of that type of shit. But I remember one year under Ollie, we beat this City team 4 times in a season. Sent them packing 4 times in a season. Out the FA Cup, out the Carabao, and out in the 2 league games. I want to say that was under Ollie, if I remember correctly. Or we drew and beat them 3 times. One of them. We were untouchable to them on one point. That team, those teams that we used to cry about and say, oh, the culture is bad and da-da-da-da-da and all that stuff, those teams, bro, would beat the fuck out of today's team. Would have today's team on toast. We're not getting better. We haven't seen this system of Amorim's work. And this is not me saying Amorim out. Got to preface that every time. Got to preface what I'm about to say with that first every time, because y'all are rabid dogs when you say those 2 words. Rabid fucking hyenas. And a lot of y'all are 40 years old. You need to calm the fuck down. But anywho, you have to preface it with, I haven't seen Amorim's thing work more than 1 game at a time. It'll work for a game, or maybe it'll work for a game, because even then we'll snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat. We'll get lucky with a penalty in the last minute that we didn't deserve in a game we shouldn't have won. So we don't even know if it worked in the victories all the time. But we'll get a result, and then we'll win, and then we'll turn around and draw the next game. Or we'll win, turn around and lose, and get battered the next game. Get played off the park the next game. So y'all tell me. Get in the comments. I don't care. Cuss, fuss. Get in the comments and tell me what you see is going on wrong. Because I have seen a guy we've all seen a guy that has lost 31 matches? He's won 8 games out of 31 matches. Let's say that. He's won 8 games out of 31. 10 months of not winning back-to-back games in the Prem. I'm just saying, how long do you just keep blaming the players, or do you get somebody in that can get a tune out of them? The manager keeps saying he's not changing his ways. He's not going to change. He keeps telling us that. So after a while, I have to say, rigidity and ineptitude is not something that I can accept. But then you can't let the players off the hook because they're going to be here. So you can't let them off the hook. Ugarte just can't do it, man. He can't do it. Mason Mount didn't play today, so I'm not going to get on Mason Mount at all. Do I think the game changes with him? I don't know. Can't say. I'm trying to look to see what bright spots I can find. Dallo doesn't change anything. He didn't play. Doesn't change anything. Mazraoui being in, okay, cool. Gives us some depth. Gives guys a chance to recover on injury. Cool. Who played? Maguire comes in, does what he does. Euro didn't look great today. Didn't cover himself in glory. The Lick didn't look great today. We keep also, and I'm like you. I've said these things too. This defense that we love to we have 3 people at the back, and we're playing a back 5. How about we just play a back 4 and have 2, the Delict and Lenny Euro back there, and just figure it out that way. We're playing 3, and when you take Euro out, put Maguire in, you lose considerable amounts of speed when it's for Maguire at the 1v1 with Haaland. It's never going to happen that way, bro. Most players can't get back there with Haaland. But Harry Maguire ain't going to be able to do it. I'm not blaming Harry. This defense is weird. It's weird. Everybody on the pitch is defensive-minded. It's weird. Bruno's playing deep, and he's not good playing deep. He's not good in this too. I don't think we have any players that can play in this too. It doesn't matter who you put in there. Casemiro, Ugarte doesn't work. Ugarte, Mainu doesn't work. Mainu, Casemiro doesn't work. Mainu, Bruno, never see it. Probably doesn't work. Maybe it's the 2 that's the issue. And I can't let these players get off the hook because Amram can only do so much. If you motherfuckers can't complete 5-yard passes, then what the hell are we talking about here? What are we talking about? If you're crossing the box into nobody, there's nobody in the box making an extra run. What are we doing here? We can't play it through anybody or around anybody, so we're settling for these cheap crosses that go nowhere. And then we don't even recycle possession. They hit us on the break. One pass through the midfield that's lacking, probably playing up too high. Lacking. They get the ball, fast break. Probably a goal, lead to a corner, something, or they're able to recycle play and have the ball a little longer. I said that they would have the ball. And in the first half, it was 64% possession for City. Just saying, bro. Just saying. Tomorrow we'll have a show. We'll talk more about this, and we'll get you guys on. Please, y'all come on. Come with your anger, all of that. Come on, and we'll talk about this team because I don't know. I can't say anything. In or out. If I say it, it don't matter. It don't matter if I say in or out. That shit means 0. But what I will say is these guys ain't cutting the mustard, bro. They're not cutting the mustard. And Amram has to adapt. He has to adapt. And he's saying crazy shit like, oh, well, if Ineos want to change the man, then they'll have to change the man and blah, blah, blah. Brother, I don't want to hear that from my gaffer. I'll be honest. So we'll talk about this tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. And up the fucking Reds, keep the faith, and shut the fuck up. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm not even happy, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. For real. This shit is crazy.